Normal citizen, okay.
I love Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, but I think you would make a great Tony Stark. If you could play any superhero, who would you choose and why?
Superheroes, who would I choose and why? Again, hate to disappoint you. I'm not a superhero guy. You know, I'll tell you what, hey, easy. I'll tell you why I like Spider-Man. He's a normal Joe from Queens, right? He's not some freak from some other planet who can fly around the world, but he still has to wear an outfit. I don't know, it's something like Superman just is weird to me. It's just weird. He has to have a big S. What is he? Insecure? He can rip your head off. What is it? I'm Superman. I don't need to know that. Why do I care? Just be Superman. I need to look like Superman too. And who designed Superman's outfit? His mom. Oh, she really did, didn't she? Imagine my surprise. I'm so embarrassed. Yes, right here.
What's your favorite comedy and why?
My favorite comedy? Give me some examples. Are you talking about modern comedies, old-time comedies? Modern comedies. I thought the Hangover was pretty funny. Just because they kind of went for it. You know, a guy showing stills of a guy getting a blowjob in an elevator at the end of the movie. I'm like, they went for it. These guys are totally going for it. I appreciate that. Comedy should be outrageous, yes.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book? One that you've never read. Only because, you know, I like guys like authors like Dayton Duncan. It's a book called Miles from Nowhere.
Really?
Yeah. He went around the country to every place that had less than 2 people per square mile in population, which would not be New Jersey. And he wrote about it. I live in the world of fantasy, so I tend to crave reality. I don't watch a whole lot of movies. I know it's going to be horrifying. Because I feel like I'm going to work. Because I watch actors do this in movies. Hi, George, how are you? How are you, George? I look at them hitting their marks and blowing their lines and stuff like that. Yes, right here.
Is there anything you can tell us about the sequel to My Name is Bruce?
The sequel to My Name is Bruce. Oh, Bruce versus Frankenstein. I'm going to take Frankenstein down, ma'am. Someone's got to do it. And I have stated that I want it to be the Expendables of horror. So give me some of your favorite horror icons. Who would you like? Well, Wolfman, no, I'm going to kill one creature at a time. That'll be like 2 sequels down the road. What? No, I'm talking about like horror, like Jeffrey Combs, something like that. This is getting very chaotic. Like someone like Kane Hodder, someone like that. Tom Savini, that's a good one. I'll try and get Tom. Robert Englund, he's easy. Believe me, he's available. And Ted Raimi is very available, so I'll be sure to put him in it just to crush him by a bus or something like that. Are you stretching or asking a question? Both. Good.
What are your thoughts on the modern day zombie craze today? Because a few years ago, there weren't really many zombie films to speak of, well, none that were mainstream, but nowadays it just seems that every convention I go to has a zombie apocalypse panel. What are your thoughts on the craze of the whole zombie fandom?
Now Godzilla, that's a good bad guy. That guy can rip cities apart. He'll fry your face off. He'll stomp you. He's pissed all the time for some reason. Zombies. Really? That's the best you got. You can't talk to me either. I hosted a costume contest in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, a couple of weeks back. Half of them were zombies, and I go to interview them. How you doing, sir? You can't communicate with them. They can't run for shit, and they're ugly, and they smell. Lousy bad guy. I don't know what the zombie thing is. I have no idea what it is. Oh, and then someone said, oh, no, no, you should see this zombie film. They run fast. Oh, I'm so scared now. They're stupid, too. They're stupid. They walk right into helicopter blades and stuff like that. Ask George Romero about that one. Yes, sir.
Will the new Spider-Man movies be watchable? And by that, I mean, will you have a cameo?
Will the Spider-Man movies be watchable? And will I be in them? Is Sam Raimi directing them?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No Sam, no spam. Sorry, Sony. Like they give a shit. They don't even know my name, yeah. Way in the back where the interesting questions come from.
Do the writers of Burn Notice come to you when they can't write a funny scene for some reason?
Do the writers just consult with me when they can't write a funny scene? It's not what I would call a ha-ha-ha show, is it? Michael Weston is dealing with very serious issues. Who burned him? And why? How can he get back in? How can we help this little kid who's got a problem? Take out these drug dealers. No, they do not consult me, sir. Thank you for thinking that, though. Yes, right here in the middle-ish. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, not you, you knucklehead. We'll get to you next. We'll get to you. What's the winged creature? Your Harry's Hades? Hermes. Thank you for clearing that up. I knew someone here would know. Yes.
Do you prefer working on the big screen or TV?
Big screen or TV? They're both interesting. You know, features have the opportunity to do things much more in depth. You can take your time. You can work things until they work, but they can be boring to work on. Just work on a wrestling sequence in Spider-Man where there's 1,200 extras. All day long, I was just trying to figure out, am I in the shot? And it's just the directions with headphones. Just a second, I'll get back. First game, what's that? First game. We don't know. We don't know. We think you might be in the vicinity of camera 18 over here. Should I go over there more? No, because then you'll be near camera 7 that's getting a shot of Kirsten Dunst's butt over here. I don't even know what the question was. Yes, right here.
If you could redo any moment in your career, what would that be?
If I could redo any moment in my career, what would that be? Yeah, about starting 10 minutes ago, maybe? I have no regrets, because look, at the time, Maniac Cop, when I did Maniac Cop, that was a perfectly fine movie. Would I do it now? Not a chance in hell. But that was then. You know, you don't know what a lousy film experience is until you've had a couple good ones. Evil Dead was like a normal film shoot. 12 weeks of grueling nightmare. 4 years of trying to make a movie. Yeah. It was only about 10 years later I went, wow, that sucked. You get on a movie that goes very quickly. Yes, right here.
I have to ask this one.
You have to.
Yes.
Go for it.
I was going to ask you about what was the most difficult stunt, but after seeing you in person, now I have to ask, what's your favorite burn on any actor or convention goer?
What's my favorite what?
Burn.
Burn. What's a burn mean? Gossip?
Insult.
Insult?
Yes.
I'm going to insult another actor in front of all these cameras? Are you crazy?
Or convention goer. One of us, basically.
One of you? Like what? How would I? How have I insulted you in the past? It's been in every way that I can think of. Rephrase that again.
Like any snarky comment about, just basically.
Like if I met some jerk at a convention.
Yeah. Insult me.
Well, there was a kid who comes up one time and he's about 14. He's got my book, If Chins Could Kill, Confessions of a B-Movie Actor. And he kind of slams it on the table. He goes, sign my book. I mean, why should I sign your book? You seem a little snotty to me. I go, what's your name? He goes, Ash. I go, so, how'd you get that name? My parents named me after your stupid movie. What do you say? What do you say?
Sorry.
Here here's your book. You're screwed. Get out of here.